Come on.
This crowd is
King
ready
Court.
as their guys
King
get
Madden
set to
Court.
match
Move him,
up
okay.
between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York
Got a
Giants.
game with the Cowboys.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're
in my
underway
division.
in Week 15. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Watching this damn video, man. That shit funny.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Nice.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. He's got the connection to Cooper. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run with it.
Oh, I got caught on the block.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Oh,
and there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Elliott. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Play action. They'll throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cooper was the target there. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Oh, what are you doing? What is... Oh, my God, this game is broke, man. Did you see my blocker? Oh, they got to fix this shit, bro. That was crazy. This nigga moved out of the way. Who does that?
Throwing on 3rd and long. And it's complete. It's Alex Collins. A big play there on the catch and run.
That nigga moved out of the way, bro.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line. Go!
From the 27, Jones.
Come on, bro!
Intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
Why am I controlling Ingram and he's not even moving?
And he'll go down inside.
That's a touchdown. I don't understand that one right there. That's a touchdown over everybody.
So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
So we got 3 on one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
We gotta get over it.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. He'll look to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Austin Hooper. It's now 4th down.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Jabril Peppers is deep for the Giants.
In this league, in my league, I have the
twice
number
in the
one
win last week as he gets this one away. Taking on the midfield logo. Dashing through the snow.
That's what happens when you do bullshit kicks.
Giants. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there.
What
we'll bring
the
this one all the
hell?
way back and get the points we need.
Oh, Lord,
Case,
the win is definitely a factor today. That's probably why my pass didn't go all the way. This shit real, man. That probably was my pass didn't go.
To kick this one away.
Yeah, look at the kick. Yeah.
That'll be taken
that
in
win
the end zone.
might be crazy.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. On second down, Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On second down now, it's Elliott, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
He's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From the 24, Jones. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They go play action here on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. The end result, 21 yards. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Right there in the middle, 55.
On first and 10, Jones. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Throw 20 interceptions in one game because I'm just...
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
I just did this against the computer.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. Looking to throw.
Look at this game,
got
bro.
Position on him, and he pulls it in.
Oh, Lord, this game, man. Let these niggas earn their shit,
just
bro.
over a minute to go before halftime.
Niggas is not earning a goddamn thing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Elliott. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Now they'll switch it up here and lift a throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not? And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime
So, yeah,
report.
I got the number 1 D in this
Thank you, sir. A field
league.
goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
He got some good defense, too, but I'm not really getting the ball to even do anything. I'm making some bad reads. Mainly all the picks is my mistake. So
this snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I'm not doing my plays correctly. I don't know what's my problem.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Barkley.
Nice.
And here's another tackle
That
at
nigga
the
spent off
line.
that
So they're
edge like
converging
it ain't
well on the
nothing.
football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Nice.
Mike, 55. Go. Look at me. Go.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Better do a different formation. Jesus, thank you. Lord, this nigga been in not falling close the whole damn game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Returning is Peppers. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down. 7 yards on the play. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Yeah. Go on. Be careful.
From the gun, Jones. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep. Hey, Alpha. Snap.
Jones now going to throw again. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory,
Get
which
the
means
fuck
they're going to lose the field
here.
position
Come
battle
on,
as a
man.
general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more
Look at this.
consistency.
Nobody
Move the
played
ball
on
at least
ball.
a few times on offense, get a couple of first
Body in
downs,
front of him, I
and
guess.
hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's now 4th down.
Out now comes the Cowboys. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches.
Oh!
And
Nice.
the gamble pays off. They get the first.
Broke that
The
tackle.
trick play works.
Right there. Boom.
Excellent execution. 18 yards on that fake and a first down.
Back over
Still
line.
in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down is paramount.
What's up
They
with these
can get
cloud
it done.
flats?
But guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal.
See, I don't even get the ball.
They made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Still yet to find the end zone. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Hey, Charlie, you're out. 5.
Jones on first down. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards, good for a giant first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Yo, you've been listening the whole game.
By just a yard, leaves him a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Told you, don't bother me.
Go. Ready?
Throwing Jones.
What's wrong with this game, bro?
A lot of force bearing down on him there.
Right in his hands, look.
It's 3rd down.
This game, bro. It's like they trying to make it a good game right now. That's the first down, no problem.
I don't know, but you're going to
get trying to make it a good game.
Might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They keep it with Barkley on first down. Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Doing all that shit, bro. I'm used to it. I don't care. I'm used to facing that shit.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
Leo.
Now Jones throwing on first down. It's hauled in by Shepard. 13 yards, good for a giant first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Bravo.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh,
and this one's
God.
incomplete. He was looking for Alex Collins that time. But now it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an
ill-advised
throw into their zone.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Now that I know what you're doing, it's okay, bro.
To throw on 3rd down. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves.
They have to
earn
it,
to
bro.
score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked up a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and that'll make it 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
And this will be recovered by the Giants, and that ought to just about do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing...
I gotta play him again. I gotta play him twice, actually.